Good morning, friends. Today we are going to study ninth Maths 1, Unit number 1, that is the sets.
Last time we have seen the introductory part of the set, that means the definition of set. Then we see how to represent the set. Afterwards, you write different sets by two methods, that is the list method and second one is the rule method. Also, we have seen whether the element belongs to given set or not set. It does not belong in that set. And few examples you have solved regarding with this exercise 1.1 or practice set 1.1. So the now next part from this topic, that is the types of sets. And one more thing we are going to study, that is the equal set. What is the meaning of equal set? So we see first types of sets. Types of sets. So there are mainly four types of these sets. So first type, that is the singleton set.
Singleton.
Singleton set. So what is the meaning of singleton set? So if any set consists of only one element, then that set is known as the singleton set. Very clear idea.
For example,
That set consists of only one number. That is singleton set. So what is the example of the singleton set? So A is a set which consists of even prime number. A is the set A equal to 2. A is the set and it consists of only 2, that is single element. That means this is the singleton set. That means we write this set as A is the set of even prime number. A is set of even prime number. So this is the first type of set, that is the singleton set. That means if set consists of only one element, then that is the singleton set. Now we consider second type. Second type is the empty set or null set. Empty set or null set. So by the name also we get idea of this set. If any set consists of no any element, that means there is no element in that set, that is called as the empty set or null set. Sometimes this set is denoted by one letter, that is called as the phi. That is the notation for this empty set. So example of this empty set is, if we write the set as B equal to this x is the number between 2 and 3. X is number between 2 and 3. So if we consider only integer, then in that case there is no any number between 2 and 3. If we consider fraction, then there are number of numbers. But for we consider the integers, and there is number between 2 and 3, that is no any number or no any element. So this B can be written as this empty set. That means we write only curly bracket. There is no any element in this set, or this set can also be represented by phi. Phi is the notation, special notation to represent this empty set, or this set is also called as the null set. Now we consider the third one, that is the finite set. Finite set. So what is the meaning of finite set? Finite set is the set which consists of element and these elements have limit. That means we give the condition and there are the elements which have the certain number. We can count it. If we count it, then that is the finite set. For example, C is the number or C is the set which consists of numbers between 1 to 22 and they are divisible by 4. So there we give the condition and there are the certain numbers. For example, P or D is the set. That set can be given by D is equal to P. P is number divisible by 4 between 1 to 22. So we consider this limit 1 to 22 and we divide these numbers by 4 and we find the elements in this set. So if we count these elements, then these elements are found to be number 1 to 22 and divide it by 4. So which are divisible by 4, that can be given by 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20. So these are the elements and they are limit or they can be counted 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So that is called as the finite set. Now we consider the last one, fourth type, that is the infinite set. Infinite set. So what is the meaning of infinite set? Infinite set can be defined as the set which consists of endless elements in that set. That means there is no end. We are going to write certain, for example, the days or years. They are going on continuously. They are not ending. So that set is called as the infinite set. That means if the number of elements in the set are unlimited, there is no limit for the elements, they are uncountable, then that is called as the infinite set. For example, we write the set n and this set n consists of numbers. So we can write these numbers as 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. That means there is no end for these numbers. So such set which consists of unlimited elements or endless elements, then that is called as the infinite set. So these are the main four types regarding with this set. That is the singleton set, second one is the empty set, third one is the finite set, and last one is the infinite set. So these are the four main types for these sets. There is one more set and that is called as the equal set. Equal set. So what is the meaning of this equal set? So this is the set which have the equal or same elements. If there are the two sets, for example, we consider this set A equal to A, N, D. These are the three letters A, N, D. And now we consider second set, that is D, A, N. So A and B are, these are the two sets which consist of three elements A and D. Here also three elements D, A, N. So if we found the elements in set A and elements in set D, then we found that there are the same elements in both sets. Therefore, set A equal to set B. We can consider a number of examples regarding with this equal set. Only condition is that there should be equal elements or same elements in both sets. There is a change in sequence, but the elements are same. So that is called as the equal set. So these are the main 5 types of these sets. Now we consider the few examples regarding with this.
Okay, now see one example. and the exercise from this unit.